So, yeah, you never know how a soccer game's going to go, do you?
Nope, that's why they play the games.
The fluky little things happen. So I always like to think that corner kicks are scoring potentials. There's a little pushing going on down there in front of the goal, but friendly maneuvering for position down there, I believe.
That's Peter Verzoni taking the corner kick.
Okay. Peter Vizzoni, see if he can get the ball up there in front of the goal for somebody to get their head on it. Here's the ball up a little bit long, off far side, going out of bounds on the sideline. Sideline judge says it's a Glacier Peak throw-in. I was watching the game last night with Snohomish, and the kids from Snohomish can throw the ball all the way to the goal from over there, so I suspect maybe these kids can too.
Yep, that's Branson Corwin's stock and trade.
Yeah, and there's a good throw back in as Branson threw that one in. What was the call down there?
There was a foul in the box
foul
against Glacier Peak.
Against Glacier Peak, so it'll be just a kick in the box down there. Yeah, this is not going to be a friendly match, I don't think. Going to be a little contact here and there as it goes on. But three potential goal opportunities for Glacier Peak there, thwarted by Meadowdale Mavs as they escape that little offensive threat. And watch the bouncing ball, boys. Mavericks generating a threat here as the ball goes out of bounds on the far side.
Yeah, number 10 for Meadowdale, Ron, is Tristan Springer. He's noted for his toughness and his skill, so he'll be definitely somebody to watch out for.
Justin Springer, he's a senior, probably looking at his scholarship somewhere in this game of soccer, I imagine.
I would think so, yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep our eyes on him. He's playing in more of the defensive position. Yeah, there's a ball out of bounds, I guess is all that was, even though there's a little tumbling going on over there. Glacier Peak throw in. As many times, it's about 10 yards further than it went out of bounds, but
yeah.
they get away with that occasionally. Loose ball on the far side, trying to be controlled by Meadowdale. Slide tackle in there, out of bounds. That was Gabe White trying to save that ball over there. Glacier Peak head the ball out of bounds on the far side. Midfield be a Meadowdale throw in here. Nice night here in Glacier Peak as hopefully you can see out past the trees in the skyline down there at that beautiful Cascade Mountain range over there. Looking straight out at Glacier Peak, one of those little snow-capped mountains out there.
Yeah, it's definitely it is probably the most scenic venue on the Wesco circuit for sure.
I would definitely say it is. Beautiful place to play football or soccer. The linesman's got his flag up there waving back and forth. I think he called back and forth offsides.
He did.
So that's what that means. And referee paid attention to him. Well, even at that point, he can probably loft his ball right up in front of the goal somewhere. So this could be a dangerous situation from even midfield, and he does. It's going to be down around the 5 or 10 yard line, off the head of Glacier Peak. Stood around waiting for the ball, and number 12, Austin Panic from Meadowdale, comes in and takes over down there. Gets the ball out of bounds down here. And I'm not sure. I think we might be looking at a Meadowdale corner kick, as I was blocked out by the corner. Now just a Meadowdale throw-in, but almost as good as a corner kick, as we said earlier. These kids can throw the ball right up in front of the goal, so it doesn't really matter. And there it is, right up in front of the goal. Maintained out controlled by Glacier Peak. Out of bounds here. Could not be handled by Branson Corwin quick enough to keep it in bounds. It's going to be a foul there.
That's number 10.
That's number 10, yeah.
Tristan Springer.
Tristan Springer playing strong there. He got called for that, but on the other hand, he stopped the play right there. So
he did indeed.
Spencer Pettit, the long ball kicker for the Glacier Peak Grizzly football team, could put this one through the goalpost here, I think. And he puts it up there in front, off the head of Meadowdale, saved by Glacier Peak, and a high, wild shot on goal, far right, off into the back track. Be a goal kick for Meadowdale here as we continue on this game. 24.4 seconds left to go in this first period of action here at Glacier Peak tonight. Long ball down the field. Has 3 heads in a row. Little pinball machine work there. Nice feed down the sidelines. Defensively controlled by Meadowdale. Spencer Pettit with the ball in midfield, lofts it up front. Dangerous position here. Unfortunately, didn't get to the ball. Be a substitution here for Glacier Peak at this point. What do I want?
When you get ready to say something, you're number 2, so just turn yourself all the way down. So you're all the way down now, yeah.
Entering the game for Glacier Peak. Number 17, Sam Hersher.
Actually, you really doesn't need to turn yourself down. Just
There
Probably
we go.
not. We'll just leave you turned up. You can say entering the game.
Okay.
And that's somebody you know, I think, isn't it, Ed? Or John?
Yeah, he's a pretty good-looking young man out there.
So Glacier Peak's in white.
Yes. So Sam into the game here with 23 minutes left to go in this period. Ball off to Spencer, far side ball. Passing the ball, controlling the ball is a good idea in this game all the time. So see if we can get control of it here by somebody in a moment as the ball bounces around between different players here in the middle of the field. Glacier Peak finally coming up with control. Lead ball, and that's going to be offsides against Connor Seed. He was offside, and you can maybe hear the groans from the fans saying, no, looked like a breakaway, but clearly he was offsides is what I saw. Did you see him offside, John?
Definitely offside. I'd say 3 feet.
Yep. Fans don't like that when they call offsides.
Well, not some of the fans.
not the fans on the opposite team, right? I like it when they call it right, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a rule, call it right. Meadowdale forcing the ball up again. There's a little impact on the field, and that was going to be called against Meadowdale as well. I'm not sure who that was going to be called against there at the moment. Glacier Peak out to Kevin Doohan here. Oh, missed shot there. Got the ball taken away by Meadowdale. Colin Dares. That's a long, hard shot by Tristan Springer, who's a very strong player here for Meadowdale. So it'll be a goal kick here for Glacier Peak. 20 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this first period here. No score as of yet. Ball inbound midfield controlled by Glacier Peak momentarily, now controlled by Meadowdale, and left off to hang for Glacier Peak. All right, control the ball, boys. Come on, Spence. Well, they're kind of not catching the ball too crisp out there. Making some good effort, but this should be a game of control, and then you can really make things happen. There's a nice feed down to the far side. See if you can drop it back. Spencer's going to make the run on the far side. Nothing happening there. Drop the ball back to the goalie. See if we can set something up on the far side. Number 6 is who?
That's Branson Corwin.
That's
He's known
Branson.
for... Whoa!
Oh, Branson, that was a nice cross by Branson. Got it in front of the goal there. That's as close as you're going to get to a goal this half so far. There's a wide shot on goal. I think he was hoping to cut that back into the goal, and it curved out instead of in.
Well, he missed by only 35 feet or so, Ron.
Yeah. Well, I think he'd like to have that one over. Well, that was a little bit of excitement right there. Finally got Branson with a nice cross in front of the goal there and an almost goal. Timing is everything right down there in front of the goal.
It is indeed.
You gotta cut those speakers off when you're not using them.
Cut what speakers off? Oh, the outside ones?
There you go.
Oh, otherwise we're talking outside. Glacier Peak throw in on the far side. See if we can get something headed up here. Ball must have gone outside according to the linesman on the far side.
A lot of these boys play club ball, either with or against
Each other?
each other. So there's a lot of good friends who are looking at each other from the opposite end of the field this evening.
Yeah, that does happen a lot in high school these days with the club teams out there, both in soccer and in basketball, I know, too.
Right.
Not so any other sports too much, but mainly those two. And they tend to forget their friends when they're out there under this condition, I think.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm sure your boy knows some of the other kids then, too. Is that right?
Yeah, in fact, Sam played several years with Tristan Springer.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And,
so he knows him well.
Yeah, and Taylor Linton back on defense, number 2, who is also a very strong player. Taylor's been accepted into the Foster Business School at the University of Washington.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
he's a young man who's not only a fine soccer player, but by all accounts, an excellent entrepreneur.
That's great. Glad to hear that. Need to have smart kids playing soccer as well as doing other things. Wow, I'm not sure how that got through there, but ended up being off of Glacier Peak. So just missed the ball there by Sam.
He did.
But we won't tell him that later, will we?
He'll be grounded for the next 2 weeks.
Well, he's just getting warmed up. There's a good opportunity with Glacier Peak up front here. See if we can swing the ball out. No, just a long shot on goal. Bob was a little bit by the goalie, but no harm. Nobody near enough to get him excited. So sometimes those long shots surprise you, and sometimes it's not the best thing in the world to do, so you never know. Never fault these kids for taking a shot on goal. Like that one right there is going to be another shot on goal. And if he had it to do over again, he probably should have lobbed it up in front of the goal.
Yeah, sometimes that goal looks pretty inviting.
Yeah.
And they don't see sometimes the opportunity of there being another player out front.
Yeah, I find that with boys more than girls, I think, in soccer. Boys are more like me. It's like, there's the goal, let's shoot at it, you know.
Yeah.
There's a little pushing going on over there by Glacier Peak. Looks like a potential scoring opportunity here for Meadowdale at this point then.
Yeah, Caden Jorgensen going to take a free kick here at about the 30.
Nice loft up in front of the goal. Oh, it is in. It was not sure who that was off there, but I think it was this young man here. Was it number 10? Was it? Was it
Tristan Springer? Yes, it was.
Tristan? Yeah. I think it might have been Tristan.
Meadowdale goal scored by Tristan Springer.
No, no. She's saying no. No.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a goal after all.
Oh. They got it up there as a goal. No. You got it up there as a goal. Wasn't a goal.
That's me.
Oh. I thought that was a goal.
Sure looked like a goal to me.
Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. Only people can tell whether it's a goal or people down on the field. We can't tell up here, but some of the fans certainly did when they found out it wasn't a goal. So play on. No score. 14 minutes left to go in this game here with a long throw-in from the far side of the field. That's Branson again with a ball up in front. Shot on goal. Way over the goal. Through the goal post. Way down by the blocking dummies against the fence on the far north side of Nowhereville. New ball entering the game here for Meadowdale. We'll take a goal kick here. No, actually it's a penalty kick. He's way out of the goal box. So it must have been a penalty call down there, which I didn't see before that shot. Inadvertent handball there, got away with. Another inadvertent high kick getting away with, so these kids are getting with it a little bit here. Swing out to Spencer Pettit, feeding forward there to...
That's Kevin Dewan.
Kevin. See if we can make the turn to the far side. Blocked out by Meadowdale. Glacier Peak letting the ball roll out of bounds on the far side over there. Defensive block. Be a Glacier Peak throw in. Well, in spite of the little excitement we had there, we thought we had a goal, but we didn't. So see if we can get something happening again here for Glacier Peak. Lucky for them it wasn't a goal, because it sure could have been. There's a feed through, going to go far side, going to go deep, be a goal kick. A little bit too hard, a little bit too long, but the right idea. Down to 12 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Now the sun is settling in the west. Some of the fans are putting their coats on. That summer is gone and winter is back again. Dangerous play at this point if he doesn't get that. He does get it, but well, definitely fortunately controlled by Glacier Peak at the backfield here with the defenders down the right side here. Crossing, try the other side, see if we can get something set up over here. Meadowdale closing fast. There's a feed out to the far side as Glacier Peak gets something set up here to go and run with. Should be a shot across the front of the goal here, easy over the goalie's head and almost down. Oh, there could be a penalty there. Referee did not call it. Jumped on his back. Meadowdale taking control down here in the sideline, losing it momentarily. Exchanging control, I think that was off of Glacier Peak, but not. Meadowdale doesn't believe that. Meadowdale controlling the ball midfield now with a bad pass, intercepted by Glacier Peak. There's a lead pass down, no offside. Shot on goal, wide and high over the top of the goal. Another potential opportunity to score here. Just miss hit. Got to get over the top of that ball a little bit, young man, and it'll fly in there. But nice threat by Glacier Peak here, huh, John?
Yeah, they're maintaining control in the midfield. That's the key to this game, really.
Yeah, and Spencer Pettit's the main midfielder out there, kind of captaining that team out there and doing a good job of that.
He is indeed.
Well, you got to stay on your feet. Here we go. Meadowdale with a run down the sideline. Shot on goal. Oh, off the crossbar. Could have gone in. Headed over the crossbar by Meadowdale. Was that Tristan again down there?
Yeah, that was Tristan who took the shot. He's
Yeah.
known for his powerful shot.
Yeah, boy. You can't get much closer than that, not go in, to hit that crossbar and bounce down like that.
Bounced straight down and it must have hit just in front of the line.
And then over the top. So.
Over the top of their heads. And then there was a follow-up header on that went over the bar.
Yeah, yeah. So all that excitement ends in just a goal kick here with 9 minutes left to go in this first period, first half. Well, I'll tell you, there's nobody controlling this game one way or the other yet.
Not really, no.
Glacier Peak's had the ball probably a little more on the offense than Meadowdale has, but every time they've had it on the offense, they've had a near score. So as this game moves on, those little idiosyncrasies in scoring can happen anytime, any place.
Yes.
The long ball up in front right to the goalie. Again, that's a good idea. Just got to get it a little bit more away from the goalie, and you can get underneath those, but still maintaining a little control there by Glacier Peak. Now there's a header that went the wrong way for Glacier Peak, but saved by Glacier Peak. That was Blake
Foreman. Yep.
Made a good decision there to get it back to the goalie and save that one. There's one over the wall, back against the fence. You know, if a ball goes over that fence, there's a pretty good hill back there that rolls down. And we had a game here last year. One went over the fence. I don't know if they ever got it.
I don't know that they ever want to. It's a long ways down there and a long ways back.
Yeah. You got to send some little young kid who wants to be a retriever down there.
Freshman.
Yeah, freshman. Well, Meadowdale playing strong again on this end of the field here. Picked up by the goalie, swinging across far side. I'm not sure that was a wise play, but so far it's not.
Ooh.
It didn't work out for them. And there's a called infraction. That's going to go against the Grizzlies. That was going to go against number 4, I think, Kevin Dwan.
Kevin Dwan. That's again you see the power of Tristan Springer with his speed and aggressive play, making something out of nothing there. Glacier Peak had possession of the ball, but he attacked
And just
tapped it loose, and then the only way they could stop him was to knock him down.
Yeah, power through it. So put the ball down for a shot up in front of the goal here, and Glacier Peak going to have a little 3-man line. They look like they're a little closer than 10 yards, but the referee isn't moving them back yet. He's trying to move them back. He's talking to him. He's not going to measure him. He's just going to guess from where he is out there in the far middle of the field. So we'll give them whatever they've got, and there it is, lobbed up over the top. Oh, nice header out of there by Glacier Peak defender. And the ball easily slows back into the goalie.
The shots were formerly 9-1 in favor of Glacier Peak. Now it's 9-6. So I think that's indicative of the play.
Yeah, Meadowdale stepped it up a little bit here. I think that last shot on goal was saved there by Blake Foreman, I think. He's kind of a tall kid. He must be about 6'4" out there.
Yeah, he is. I think he is at least 6'4".
Helps to have a little height in the defenders in this game
Yeah.
of soccer. Oh,
Nice through ball there. Yeah.
Nice try. Oh, there's going to be a whistle there going against Glacier Peak. That's going to go against Matt Johnston, I think. And again, Meadowdale has an opportunity to lay something up in front of the goal. And if the ball bounces right, you never know what's going to happen here. Oh. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. Ball is up, right down to the goalie, toward the goalie, yes.
Yeah.
A little bit too far, a little bit too wide.
He's got a strong kick. His name is Griffin Over.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got
he'd like to have that one over, I bet.
I'll bet he would.
There's a goalie kick right to Meadowdale, controlled by Meadowdale. And play on, says the ref, even though the fans didn't like the fact that somebody got knocked down. There's a far feed to the far side. Goalie's going to come over and easily pick that one up. And long kick down the far side. Oh, there's a push off the ref didn't call.
That's because he was
Trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, he was. He didn't see it. He was just getting run over.
Connor got shoved in the back pretty hard there. But could have called it if he'd been looking, maybe. Some of the fans think they should have called it.
Well, with Vern Winters at center referee, you've got probably one of the best available, both in club and high school soccer.
Yeah.
Very experienced and very fair referee.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I don't know about a lot of people refereeing, or people think about refereeing. I've refereed soccer and I've refereed basketball, and it's a thankless task, I'll tell you that, because you cannot see everything. And if the fans see it and you don't see it, why?
I'm sure they let you know.
They'll let you know every time, and then you can't do anything about it, unless you're playing pro basketball, and then you can play makeup goals, which they seem to do, I think.
Well,
There's a fast break by Glacier Peak here as everybody gets back a little bit. Oh, a little bit too long feed. You can't do that on a fast break, fellas. You got to be a little bit more in control there.
I agree with that.
Coming down 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Still no score. Ball under control here by Glacier Peak finally after it bounced around a little bit there. Another opportunity to go down the far side. Out of bounds off of Meadowdale. Be a Glacier Peak throw-in.
The final 2 minutes of time will be kept on the field by the official.
So Glacier Peak again trying to move the ball down forward here. And back to midfield. Spencer Pettit maneuvering around trying to make something happen here. Feeds the ball through forward. Nicely done. Should drop it back to Spencer. Did not do so. Went far wide side. And the referee does call a corner, even though Meadowdale didn't think so, because they were trying to let the ball go off the end line down there. And, oh, now you're reversing it?
I think the AR, the assistant referee, saw something that he called offside, actually, is what he called it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the referee did call a corner, but there was an offside that overruled the corner.
It did.
We're coming down to the closing minutes here. Nice long ball downfield for Meadowdale. Controlled by Glacier Peak, but dropped off to nobody. Nice run down the far side by Meadowdale, back to the middle. Well defended by Glacier Peak. A little bit of trouble going on down there, and that's going to be a corner for Meadowdale. So Glacier Peak arguing with the referee that about something over there, but to no avail. So,
Looks like Stuart Smith is going to take the corner in the dying moments of the first half here, Ron.
yeah, so this will probably be the end of the first half of play here, as this ball will come up into the goal, and as soon as it gets out of a Meadowdale control, we'll probably see something happen. Oh, a nice easy drop inside. Shot back on Meadowdale inside, and the ball's coming far down the field now. And that is exactly what happened at the end of the first half. So, no score. 40 minutes of soccer underway, and we'll take a break here and be back in about 10 minutes for the second half of this game here at Glacier Peak High School as the sun sinks slowly in the west. This is Ron Henthorn. Tune in about 10 minutes.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com. The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
I gotta have a chain on you, man.
No, I mean, you were live the whole time.
We were live? We're live now?
Yeah.
All right, we're live now. 39.34 minutes left to go in this second period here. No score at Glacier Peak here tonight as we maintain live broadcast here. Snowy's not playing up to their normal strong strength, as witnessed by some of the fans here we talked to at halftime. So wonder if they're going to come out to the second half with a little more intensity and move a little more direct toward the goal as we change directions this time. Glacier Peak going from left to right in front of the goal. The shot on goal, a nice block by Meadowdale there. Hard shot right to a Meadowdale player. Another potential shot on goal for Glacier Peak. And
Okay.
it goes off the end line over there.
I haven't seen her yet.
So be a goal kick for Meadowdale here. We continue on into this strong second period here. What do you think, John? You think it looked like Glacier Peak is a little more aggressive here?
Yeah, they switched their formation, Ron, to a 4-4-2 from what they were playing in the first half. I think they're going to try and put a little bit more pressure on up front.
A little more offensive feed up there.
Yes. There's a good opportunity for Meadowdale.
Yeah, got a shot on goal, but like so many times, you get that over the under the ball and is lofted over the top, like you're trying to score 3 points instead of one. Well, we'll see if this new formation works then.
Yeah, they've had luck with it in other games where they didn't start. They started with a 4-5-1 with just the one forward, but now they've got two forwards up there, and see if they can generate some more oomph.
So far, there's a penalty kick there. Another opportunity for Meadowdale to get the ball up into front of the goal here.
Yep, Stuart Smith again.
Oh, right. Oh, that almost was a deflection by Glacier Peak.
Almost an own goal.
Yeah, don't want that to happen. That's the kind of thing that happens in soccer that you just can't believe it when it does happen. Go the whole game without that kind of stuff scaring you. Yeah, I don't. Looks like Meadowdale's pretty strong, aggressive up here front there in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, they're known for their toughness.
We'll see who maintains the aggressiveness the longest in this period, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be unfortunate for an own goal to be the difference, but that's what happens in this game.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it can happen. So hopefully it won't happen for either of these teams tonight. That's not the way you like to see it turn out.
No.
Glacier Peak on a run down here now. If we can get the ball clean and get the ball in the middle, and he does. But, that fortunately was controlled by Meadowdale. But back to Glacier Peak. Turn inside. Ball still inside. There's a shot on goal by number 16.
Peter Vazzoni.
And he lofted it up through the goalpost for more 3 points.
Interesting to note that Peter Vazzoni will be attending college in England to play soccer next year.
Yeah, right. Now yeah. Yeah, is he going to college, you say?
Yeah, he's going to be attending college in England. He's going to be attending a college where it's an academy, and football is a very big part of his education over there. So he'll be given that opportunity. His grandparents are from England.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to fit right in over there then. He'll have some built-in fans at least, huh?
He will indeed.
Nothing like playing soccer in England, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You'll find a level of play that maybe he hasn't seen here.
Yeah, no doubt. They focus a lot on strategy over there.
Oh, and goalie comes out of the box to save that one from going downfield. Glacier Peak trying to maintain control here. Loses it again. A little bit of kickball going on there.
I tell you what, Meadowdale looks like they are pretty serious about keeping defensive pressure on as well. And they've had some good opportunities.
Yeah. For a minute there, it looked like Glacier Peak was being more aggressive, but it's kind of equaled out here recently.
Yeah.
As we and defensive play back to goalie there.
The goalie is Lucas McMillan, who will be attending college
that's not offsides. This is a free run. No kick. The ball tried for far post. That was Branson Corwin there. Just a little bit off the line. I think he could have taken it in a little closer, but
Yeah, I thought so too. And he had an option on the far side too. He could have gone over that way as well.
yeah, he had a player open over there.
Yeah.
And either one of those two things would have made it a little bit more tight for the goalie, I think, if he'd have kept going a little bit or passed it across. But again, that goal looks pretty big when you're all by yourself and you can't tell how far that guy is behind you. So you have to take those chances when you get them. There's an offensive.
Oh, here's an opportunity for Meadowdale.
Oh, unfortunately, lost control of it, but it was an opportunity. And there's going to be a foul called over there as the far linesman waves his flag in the air. So I'm assuming that's what that means.
Yep.
And that's going to be against Meadowdale. Wow.
These officials are letting them play both sides. It's a physical game, and it's a pleasure to see it called that way. Oftentimes, you get into a match where they call every fall and every hit and every touch, and it's not really meant to be played that way.
No, I noticed it's two players involved, and there's number 4 from Glacier Peak there, Kevin Duan, and the Meadowdale player kind of walked over there and kind of did a fist bump, said, "Play, we're okay," you know.
Yeah, I think both of these teams like to play an aggressive style.
Yeah.
You take that away, and I think they just get frustrated.
So did he didn't do a card there? No, he just went.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think the Glacier Peak coach was looking for one, but
Yeah. Glacier Peak on a far run down the far side here with an opportunity to get something up in front of the goal, losing it shortly. And there's a shot up in front of the goal. Oh, it's through the middle. Oh, and that's a knockdown and not called. And there's a ball through and a goal by Glacier Peak. And I'm not sure if you saw who hit that or not, John.
yeah, that was Graydon Spencer. No,
What's his number?
number 10? Graydon Saunders.
Graydon Saunders. So 1-0 Glacier Peak here with 31 minutes left to go in this period.
Glacier Peak goal scored by Graydon Saunders.
Fans, I think, agree with you there, so we're good.
Yeah, we kind of got in trouble
there's
last time for making a call, didn't we?
Yeah, well, this one we got right. There's a little penalty shot over there against Meadowdale as well. Quick ball in the middle. Back to the far side here to Wyatt Miller. Up front, too far, right bounce to the goalie.
Wyatt Miller's 2 older brothers played on this team. Jackson in 2010 was part of the team that won the state championship. And then Shane, his next older brother, finished in 3rd place in the state finals the year after that.
Comes from a family of soccer players, and he's just, a sophomore?
He is a sophomore, yeah.
Yeah. And there's a call going against Glacier Peak on the far side there for going over the back.
Yeah, good call.
And Meadowdale has another opportunity here to create a little excitement in front of the goal. It's up. It's a little long, going right at the goalie, and he was able to maintain that clearly. You know, that ball had been about 2 feet shorter. There would have been a lot of
It
different
would have been a
action.
problem, yeah.
Because the goalie wouldn't have been able to catch that in the fly. So it drops in there in the pack, can look a little different. Nice feed out by Glacier Peak, but momentarily lost.
Back to the keeper and restart.
Try it down the far side this time, see if we can get something moving. Ball in the middle of the field. Boy, a lot of time for that. The nice feed down the far side. I think he had that play called, centered the ball up, and it's ahead, and it's off the goalie's hands, and the ball's bouncing around crazily. Another shot on goal, far wide, and Glacier Peak's calling for a corner kick, and I think the referee agrees with them, and it is a corner kick for Glacier Peak. Well, that was everything but in the goal, John.
It was, but you have to give credit to that keeper, Mark Stanky. He got his hand on it flat out in the air and made a spectacular stop on that first shot.
He did an excellent job in there as we get set for this corner kick. And who's going to be down there doing that? Is that Branson? Can you tell who that is down there? Is that...
That's Graydon Saunders with the corner kick.
That's Graydon, and it's
Yeah.
a little bit far long to the far side. And
Yeah. And offside.
offside.
Yeah.
Oh, they pulled a little maneuver there to get offsides on a corner kick. That doesn't happen very often.
Not too often. Yeah. It's usually a smart defensive play that creates that
Yeah,
situation.
usually get a couple of defenders in there on the corner post, and they pull out quick and...
Yeah. Leave somebody stranded in there all by himself.
Yep. And it worked that time.
It did.
Ball bouncing around midfield here. Not quite sure who's going to control it momentarily. Looks like Glacier Peak's going to end up with a throw-in on this side. Short drop throw-in. Long ball down the far side. Nobody down there to get it except Meadowdale.
He curled that nicely down the sideline so it stayed in bounds.
He did a nice defensive job on that. Looks like Connor Seed's back in there. And, oh, that's right, to the goalie. Connor Seed's playing in the midfield position here now, I think.
Yes, he is. Offensive midfield, yeah. Graydon Saunders has that patent move that he brings the ball back towards his own goal to get buy himself some real estate out there.
Well, see if he can do it again here tonight. Meadowdale controlling on the near side here. Strong play there by Wyatt Miller. What we got called there?
A little bit of retaliation on that one. He got a little upset that he got beat.
Yeah,
I think he's going to see some yellow here.
the referee wants to talk to Meadowdale here.
Nope, no
No.
yellow.
It's number 15,
Oh.
Craig Elder.
Yeah, he did get a yellow.
He did. So trying to get control of things down there, I guess. As Glacier Peak gets ready for this potential scoring opportunity here. Looks like they're going to try to go up down the sideline. It's a called play. Center the ball back in the middle. Booted out on a bailout by Meadowdale there for another throw-in, but again. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, 15 got a yellow card. So another throw in by Glacier Peak, and again it can go right up in front of the goal here as we get ready to see it, and it's long. It's in front of the goal, right to the goalie. Why, that was within inches of being headed out of the goalie's hands there.
Yeah, Blake Foreman, the big 6-footer out there, just about got ahead on it.
Just a little higher jump, a little better timing would have made a difference. There's a knockdown, no call on the far side. Another knockdown, and that one's going to be called.
Yeah.
And that's going against Glacier Peak, and he's going to get a yellow card over there.
Yep, that was Peter Vizzoni.
Peter Vizzoni got the yellow card? Or?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 1 yellow card's a warning, 2 yellow cards is out.
Yep, that's a second yellow card elicits a red, and that means you are out for the rest of the game and the next game.
And the next game with 2 yellow cards.
Yep.
But if you get only 1 yellow card in the game, it just goes away after that, huh?
Well, sort of. There is a I forget what the rule is, but you're only allowed to get so many in 4 games. If you get like 4 or 6 in 4 games, then you have to sit out a game as
Okay,
well.
so if you keep getting yellow cards, you're going to end up having to sit down a game.
You'll be in the sin bin, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, another goal attempt there by Meadowdale moments ago while we were talking was thwarted just not too easily by Glacier Peak, but good play by the goalie down there to keep that from happening. But a strong opportunity for Meadowdale to score down there.
Definitely, yeah.
And just like that, depending on how the ball bounces, anything can happen here as these kids are starting to get a little bit on top of each other. There's another opportunity.
Here's a great opportunity for Meadowdale.
On the center of the goal, all he needs to do is clear it out, and there's a wide shot on goal. Glacier Peak defense got back in position quite quickly there to prevent anything serious from happening. "22 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in this second half period of this game here. Glacier Peak leading 1-0.
Entering the game for Glacier Peak, Alex Bergstrom.
Glacier Peak moving down the far side here on the right again. Nice feed down to the corner. Should be up center. Knocked out by Meadowdale. Coming on strong. Oh, missed pass back to Connor Seed there, but controlled by Glacier Peak as we move it across to the far side of the field to try to set up something down the far side. We'll see if we can get it back to midfield here. Oh, he's going to go long. That's a long ball play all the way to the goalie and saved, and there's over the goalie's head, and the defender saved that nicely. Well, that play worked good. There's Connor Seed going down the middle, and he's going to get blocked, but no call.
That was a good no call.
Yeah,
Shoulder to shoulder.
yeah, I didn't see anything too serious there. That was a good offensive play by the Grizzlies there a while ago that I didn't think was going to develop into anything, but fortunately it did. And there's a collision and no call. Play on.
Yeah, that.
And there's a knockdown. He's going to have to blow the whistle on that one as the fans holler, give him a card. Maybe they'll give him the ace of spades. Oh, I know, you know.
Where you going? You going?
So
You coming back?
let's see what the play is here. No cards, I don't think.
Offside.
Yeah, just an offside call, even though there was a nice hard knockdown there that the Glacier Peak fans weren't too happy about.
Oh, maybe that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was. They thought it was against Meadowdale. So,
Well, you know, Ron, there's a lot of referees in this Glacier Peak crowd.
almost half of them are, right?
Oh, yeah. You can just tell by the way they're calling this game.
Well, Sometimes they're right, but not very often, fortunately.
They're a little biased.
No question about it. And if it's your son, it's a different play if it's somebody else's son.
Yeah.
Meadowdale controlling the ball down this end of the field a little bit stronger again. As Glacier Peak comes out, far side down the wing. Drop it back in the middle here. You've got Connor Seed waiting for the ball. He didn't give it to him, played it forward. Does get it back. I think the play to the midfield is always a good play to make.
Yeah, that's where they distribute from, or they're supposed to.
There's a long shot on goal. Oh, off the crossbar. And there's a knockdown in front of the goal, and I think that's going to get called. No call. Just a free.
No, good hard tackle by the
Yeah.
Meadowdale defender. No problem with that.
Wow. Oh, a tremendous shot on goal off the top bar. And just like that, could have been another goal for Glacier Peak.
Yeah, that was Spencer Pettit.
Was that Spencer hit that
That
one?
was, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. You got to aim just a little bit lower, Spence.
Well, he's looking at that field goal. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a problem for this game. That kid's, I think he's got the high school record for longest field goal last year.
He did, for sure.
So, nice young man, too. I've talked to him a couple of times on the football field.
Yeah, he's a real good kid.
Hope he gets a nice scholarship somewhere for that position, for that skill he's got.
I do know that there are several schools looking at him and have contacted him already. He's a junior, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he is, and I would think that they would all have their eyes on him if they could. Anybody can, at this level, can kick the ball 45 yards is an excellent player. I think any Division I school would be happy to have him.
Yes, no doubt about it.
So he may have a choice as Meadowdale gets a free run down the field here, blocked off by Spencer Pettit there as he hustled back to mid. Nice play. See if I get my freshman granddaughter to watch some of this game. She's a midfielder for select team and played midfielder for Glacier Peak varsity soccer
Oh.
as a freshman this year. So
Oh, wow, okay. What select team does she play
she
for?
plays for FC Alliance
Oh, yeah, out of Woodinville there.
out of Woodinville. Yeah,
Mhm, yeah.
she's an aggressive young soccer player. She'll like the way Spencer plays the game. And there's a nice long ball, just well
Again,
defended by.
Offside again, too.
Yeah, well defended by the Grizzlies, however, not letting anybody get in there on that ball. Grizzlies control midfield here. Let's see what happens if he can maintain it. Back to Spencer off to the far side wing.
Over to Kevin Dewan there.
Control it, Kevin. Drop it back to Spencer if you can. He's there. There he is. There's your shot, Spence. Nope. He just went up for a pass instead, but he could have shot.
Some would say he should have shot.
Well, he's not a greedy young man, I don't think. So trying to look for that feed up forward, which is a good idea as well. So
Yeah, true.
feeds through on that one again. Back to Spence. Back to the mid. Feed it forward. Oh, feed it far. A lot of good playmaking going on here in the last couple minutes by the Grizzlies.
Yes, a little bit of tic-tac-toe.
And there's a shot to the goal off to the far side, within inches of being in on that near post, but the goalie was there.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, Or 17, Sam Hershuk.
All right, Sam, let's see what you can do for your dad out there tonight.
Well, he's doing pretty good.
He'll do just fine. There's a little push off by the Grizzlies. Right in front of the referee. Can't get away with that. The referee says, hang on a minute here. Got to do this over.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that spot.
Yeah. Well, he's getting his workout out there tonight. Oh, we'll see how far up he gets this ball from midfield. That's a nice long ball right up to the goalie if he can catch it, and he does. And nice job by the goalie there.
And that's Lucas McMillan. He'll be attending the College of Idaho next fall.
So he got a soccer scholarship?
He
there?
does, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's an NAIA school, and they have a scholarship program there. So.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about that.
I like it when these kids get a chance to go to a good school and get a scholarship and still play sports, and they're smart enough to do it. There's a feed down the far side. Should be a possible shot in front of the goal if he can maneuver around the defender, and he does. Oh, it's off the defender. That should be a corner for the Grizzlies. So signaled by the referee. And who we got running over there to take that goal?
That would be Peter Vizzoni. He had the yellow card.
Number 16.
Yes.
Peter Bizzoni going to put that ball up into the goal.
Going to try and find the head of Blake Foreman out there, 6'4".
That's the whole idea. Oh, they're going to not do the corner kick straight up. Well, they're going to get another chance at it. You know, sometimes that play works, but most of the time it doesn't, and
yeah,
I'm never happy with that play. I just as soon take that opportunity and get the ball up in front of the goal. And
more things can happen when you do it that way.
Yeah.
You give the defender a chance to attack the ball carrier if you do it the other way.
Especially on that case where the defender was coming in strong, so there wasn't an even chance to play footsie down there.
Yeah. I think they saw that one coming.
Yeah. Smart play by Meadowdale there. Meadowdale trying to work the ball up forward here and get another chance to get a shot on goal. There's one up front, but defended out by Glacier Peak. There's Glacier Peak with the ball back. Pass out across to past Spencer through.
There's Sam Hershuk right there.
Yeah, Sam with the ball. So looks like Sam's not playing defender, is he? Or he's just playing back?
He plays holding mid, which is your defensive mid position.
Defensive mid, yeah. Okay, that's what you call that position, yeah.
Yeah, and Sam will be attending Pacific Lutheran University next fall and playing soccer down there for the Lutes.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
So what kind of grade point does he carry to get into school like that?
He has a 3.8, actually.
Very good, Sam. Very good.
I think the cumulative GPA for the Grizzlies is well over 3.6.
3.6, yeah. Oh, it's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's the best part of it, really.
Here's an opportunity for Grizzlies to get the ball in front of the goal, and they do, and it could be a shot. No. Almost got his foot on it there.
Good save again by the keeper. Mark Steinke.
Yeah.
He's played a good game back there.
Mark's done an excellent job. There's some great saves back there. Nothing to be concerned about, even though they got that one goal off of him. But they had 5 more they should have got off of him.
I was just going to say that. He's kept that score. He's kept this game competitive is what he's done.
He has. So a little penalty on the far side of the field there while we're talking, and the Meadowdale will get another opportunity to put the ball up in front of the goal here, and maybe another scoring opportunity for them.
These are dangerous plays.
And it is up in front, off the head of somebody, off the foot of Meadowdale, not very strong, and right to our Glacier Peak goalie there, who dodged a bullet, I think, on that one.
He did. If again, it was Tristan Springer that just mishit on that little volley.
That ball's out of bounds on the far side. And just like that, it could have scored.
Oh, yeah.
And as we close in here on 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game, a lot of time to score more than one goal. Got a sub. No, thought we had a sub coming on here. I guess not. Again, Meadowdale controlling the ball up midfield here.
There's a dangerous play.
Yeah, anytime the ball's in front of the goal, it's dangerous. There's another one up in front of the goal, but mostly Grizzlies there. Ball going off the end line will be a goal kick. So, what do the Grizzlies usually play, about 2 or 3 subs, or do they play more than that, John?
No, they don't play a lot of subs. They pretty much stick with the starting lineup. They'll maybe sub 3 or 4 a half at the most.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they.
So unless they have a big lead somewhere in the last 5 minutes, they'll...
Yeah, which isn't the case today.
Isn't the case today.
No, it's there may be some threats yet from Meadowdale. They're too good a team to be counted out even at 1-0.
Definitely, yeah. Still just under 8 minutes left to go in this game. A lot of time to score for either team here. But,
yep.
Scoring in this game happens within seconds sometimes, as witnessed by Sounders soccer, if you've ever watched any of that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you think the game's well under control, and the next thing you know, there's a goal, and it's like, how did that happen?
And lately it hasn't been the goals we want to see. Oh,
yeah, just
offside.
like that, there could be a goal, but he was offside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Had he not been offside, just like I was talking, it can just happen at the snap of a finger there. Well, this game's getting a little more exciting down toward the end here, John.
Yeah. Griffin oversaw the forward streaking in on that far side and just lifted that ball nicely over top. But Over was just a little too quick. Got in behind the defense too early.
And a little pinball work down there as the ball gets cleared out. That should go to the goalie, but...
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow, that's kind of a risky play.
That is a very
There's a
risky
shot
play.
on goal. It's going in. It's going in.
No,
and,
no.
There's going to be a call on one of the players there. He's talking to the
I think
goalie.
he's going to give a penalty kick to Meadowdale.
I think he's talking to the goalie about grabbing Meadowdale.
He's going to give him a penalty kick.
Uh-huh.
And I can tell you that Tristan Springer will not miss this ball.
Wow. So I suspect that what I thought I saw happening was the goalie actually was holding on to the Meadowdale player after he mishandled the ball there. So, right or left? What's your guess, John? Right?
Left.
Left. And you did right, and
Oh.
so was the goalie.
Lucas McMillan made a great stop on that penalty kick.
Oh, yeah. No. Lucas is going to have to shake your hand, John, because you told him to go left. And the fans are going crazy about that save.
Save made by Lucas McMillan.
With a little help from John. That's the only way you save those, is you guess and you guess right.
That's about all the chance you've got.
Yeah.
And this is a nice long throw in here on from Branson Corwin.
And another opportunity to do something. It's up in the air and it's in.
It's in.
And no call, no score.
No goal.
Referee's
No goal.
waving it off.
Yeah.
Waving it off. And he's talking to
Peter Vizzoni,
Peter
captain.
down there. But why it's not a goal? I think he got a push off. I think is what he's calling. And
Yeah, he pushed the goalie.
okay, good call by the ref. Oh, nice drop by Glacier Peak there. Well, just like that, either a goal or not a goal, and that ball's out of bounds. Would be the Glacier Peak throw in down here. Closing in on 4 minutes and 25 seconds in this game. Still a 1-0 lead. Yeah, I think throw it down the sideline, see if you can save it. He didn't save it. Well, I thought it was off Glacier Peak, but it's going to be a Glacier Peak throw-in down there. Yeah.
Your eyes are wrong.
Yeah, so Branson's going to throw another one up in front of the goal here, John. Let's see if we can get something exciting happening on this one.
Just keep your hands off that keeper this time.
Yeah, here we go. It's in the air. Keeper's going for it, and he's got it.
Nice play by that keeper.
Yeah, he came out nicely for that. Nobody blocked him out, which is not something that normally can get done. So, and the ball's down the far end of the field again here for Meadowdale. And it's free up front, and Meadowdale player down, and there's going to be a call over here.
Yep.
I think it's outside
Just
the box.
outside the box.
Just outside the box, but a dangerous place for the ball to be for a free kick for Meadowdale.
Looks like Taylor Linton's going to take this kick.
And all we got to do is prevent a little offsides and a little strong defense here.
Uh-oh.
What did he...
He might be getting a red card.
Why... well, the fans are booing, so he's going off the field.
That's Spencer Pettit.
Spencer got a red card? Yellow? No, he's talking to the ref over there.
Again, Vern Winters is a very experienced and fair referee. If he's calling that, there's probably good reason for it.
Well, Spencer doesn't agree with him.
Nope.
And I think there's a couple of parents of Spencer in the crowd here that don't agree with him.
Yes, definitely. But it looks like they're going to be a man short for the next 2 minutes, which is the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, he may even add some time for this little exercise going on right now. And being a man short and in this position right here, there's a good opportunity for Meadowdale to get that ball in the goal here.
The final 2 minutes will be kept on the field by the official.
We see the ball hard straight into the goalie. Wow. How did he get a straight-in shot? They must not have had anybody in front of that one. They weren't playing for a straight-in. They gave him a straight-in shot.
If you had a hockey stick, you could tip that one in.
Yeah. That's an inadvertent handball, didn't called.
Yeah, it was Sam Hershuk that did that.
Glacier Peak needs to clear the ball out and maintain possession here. Oh, we lost it big time right there in the middle of the field.
Well done.
Good defender. Well, there's a good place for it down there far on the outside. They'll run a couple of seconds off the 2-minute clock, and whatever added time might be added, I'm guessing a little more than 2 minutes will be on the clock. But if Glacier Peak comes out of this with a 1-0 win, this will definitely be a lucky break for them because they almost lost it. They almost got another goal against Simmons and would have been a tie otherwise.
Yeah, a little good guess there by young Mr. Lucas McMillan in goal.
Yeah. Better not have a tie. Nobody likes a tie when you're playing a game.
No. And you know, if there is a tie, of course, they'd play 2 5-minute overtimes. And
Oh, they do here play 2
they do, yeah. It would be sudden or a golden goal, of course.
So they do that during the regular season game.
Mm-hmm.
And then after 2 5 minutes, it stays a tie?
It stays a tie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's already happened once to Glacier Peak.
It has, yeah.
So, ball's far side over there, saved by Glacier Peak. controlled by, out of bounds, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it's a penalty. They're going to have a free kick over
I
there.
thought he called a throw in.
Well, ball's laying there. I think it's going to be a kick. He
Yeah,
did call a
it is.
penalty.
This is a dangerous play.
This will be a opportunity for another score if he can loft this one up there at about the 10-yard line, and I'm sure he can, and he does.
47 yards to get in, yeah.
And it's right to the goalie, and he knocks it out very nicely. Strong play by Glacier Peak goalie there.
Yeah, he fisted that out.
Yeah. Very aggressive, very strong. Meadowdale playing hurry-up soccer here to get the ball back in. They know the clock's running on them. No, they're getting close to out of time here. Not sure just how much time. Referee's taking a quick look at his wrist. Must have a wrist clock there. Ball in front of the goal. Fortunately for Glacier Peak, they got it out of there momentarily, and there's a shot on goal, and no call on that one, but a clean block, I think.
Yeah.
Meadowdale again lofting the ball up front. A little shoving going on, but no problem. There's a clean ball down the field. Goalie's coming out big time. Strong play by Meadowdale goalie.
Yeah, another good play by Mark Stanke. He saw the danger in that one and raced out to about the 30-yard line to head it off.
Yeah, you can't fault either of the goalie players in this game tonight. They've done an excellent job. This Glacier Peak throws it downfield there.
Yeah.
And again, he comes out strong.
Must be almost full time, Ron.
Yeah, I think he's added more than a minute to this. And now I think he's going to take a chance to look at his watch here. Nope, still letting it play on.
Well, like you said earlier, there was that one moment there where they...
inadvertent handball. He called the handball.
Intentional handball, actually.
Yeah.
Was on.
Well, I don't
think I don't
think he really wanted to grab it with his hands, but he did. And
he got it with his shoulder, but some referees consider the shoulder as part of the arm.
And just like that, there's still time left on the clock, and Glacier Peak put up a little wall there so they don't get a direct kick, but he lobs it up there to the goalie, right to the goalie. And it's in.
It's in.
It's in. Just like that, guys, Meadowdale scores a goal in the last minute of the game on a great shot.
Do we know who got that?
I couldn't see who got it. No, it was off of somebody in the middle there and right through the goalie's hands. So
we'll give it to number 14, Caden Jorgensen.
Well, you can give that a shot.
Meadowdale goal scored by number 14, Caden Jorgensen. We think.
And that's the end of regulation. So at this point, do you think there's another 5 minutes?
Yeah, there'll be 2 5-minute overtime, sudden goal, or golden goal.
Yeah, they'll be down a player for the whole rest of the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just warming up. So most of the people don't know that. You need to tell them that.
Okay, folks, there will be 2 5-minute overtime periods, golden goal. And if at the end of those 2 periods, then and there are no goals scored, the game will be a tie. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Options.
Enter game time. Oh, you just missed it. If you go back up. Enter.
Oh.
And then maybe you can go
0, 5, 0, 0.
Are you looking for help selling
It's always
or
nice to have
buying
help.
a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? Got great
This
news.
is the new one, huh?
Look no further
Yeah, all right.
than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
So Glacier Peak captains are Matt Johnson and
Peter Verzoni.
Peter Pizzoni.
Mm-hmm. Matt Johnson will be attending the University of Washington.
Oh, is he on a scholarship there?
Nope. No, he doesn't, but he's trying hard to get into the Foster Business School. He has a very good GPA, has a good chance to have that happen.
So do you think he'll go try to play soccer with?
No, he definitely is committed to his academics. I think he's one of those who, after, I don't know, 10 years of playing soccer, said, I've had enough.
He doesn't want to pursue that.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, he'll probably play some rec soccer and stuff like that just to have fun, you know.
Yeah, the rec, or the what do they call it? The
Intramural stuff? Or?
intramural soccer quality at the UW is very high.
Yeah, I would think, because most of those kids have probably played like he has for 5 to 10 years, you know. So.
Oh, yeah. I know the year that the Grizzlies won the state championship, 3 or 4 of the boys went to the UW. None of them played there, but they all played intramural and played at a very high level.
Yeah, probably maybe enjoyed it more than they would have otherwise. You never know.
Yep. I think they had some post-game activities that were probably very enjoyable.
Yeah. Having to do with liquid beverages, probably.
Yeah, soda.
All right, we're starting this first 5-minute overtime. Sudden death, as you said.
It is sudden death. Golden goal.
Glacier Peak controlling initially here with down a man, playing with 10 as they lose the ball out of bounds on the far side. Meadowdale throw in. Advantage at this point could be Meadowdale because it's Glacier Peak down 1.
Nice slide tackle there by Peter Verzoni.
Yeah, and it's not just that Glacier Peak's down a player; they're down one of their better players, Spencer Pettit. So
Yes, they'll miss his leg.
it's gonna have to step it up here. And there's a push in the back, didn't get called.
No, that's not going to get called. That's in a game like this.
Not at this point in the game. It's not
Nope.
going to get called now unless he knocked him down. So.
And with the Academy Awards already being over there, a lot of them are not going to make that.
Yeah. Not going to make that call, no.
Yeah. Oh, they
Going to
called
call that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he did it right in front of the ref. You can't stand there and push right in front of the ref, so.
Another dangerous opportunity for Meadowdale here.
Get the ball up in front of the goal again for Meadowdale.
Yeah. Meadowdale's definitely earned a win if they can pull it off here.
And it's up there. Let's just see who gets under it. Nobody gets ahead on that one. It drops down. Saved by Meadowdale. No. Offsides, I think.
Yep, offside on the kick again.
Yep. Yeah, got some of the fans thought so too. Oh. 2 minutes 55 seconds left to go in this first sudden death period here. Now, do you keep the full time here on the clock, or do the referee officially keep?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Oh.
A little bit of strong play down there.
Yeah.
Almost got into the goal, but good defensive play by Meadowdale. But again, it's a corner kick for the Grizzlies and a scoring opportunity. And that's all you can ask for at this point right now is scoring opportunities to get it in the goal. It's up. It's over the goalie's head. It's in, and the game is over.
Sam Hershuk.
Sam Hersher with the goal. And the Grizzlies win 2-1 in sudden death first period overtime. And they're
Glacier
going.
Peak golden goal for the first overtime period, scored by Sam Hershuk.
And a great pile-up out there in the middle of the field, and the Grizzlies go crazy to win this game, as do the fans in the stands here. So glad you're with us here tonight. Glad you're with us, John.
Thanks so much, Ron. I enjoyed the opportunity to work with you. Look forward to doing it again.
Well, I think we'll probably do some more games, and I hope you're here to help us do it. So this is Ron Henthorn Todd Elvig for STSPN signing off tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. I think we're going to do a Snohomish game tomorrow, right?
Doing Snohomish baseball.
Snohomish baseball game and a Jackson soccer game.
Jackson soccer.
Jackson soccer game tomorrow. All right. Big day tomorrow as well. So thanks for tuning in.
Final score this evening,